Hey, welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, glad you're here. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. This is Dave Reacts, and today we're going to be visiting a channel called Bizarre Bub. We've been there before. It's always good stuff. Hopefully, it should be fine again. And if you really like watching these type of videos, you are definitely in the right spot. Hit subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, tap that bell. Tap it good. So you always get notified when we throw up a new video, when I throw up a new video, when the channel throws up a new video, and that's every week. So, yeah, let's cut the chit chat. Let's get to it. All right, buckle up. It's scare time.
In the following video, a nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor. On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So,
a hidden room in a hospital, that never bodes well. That never ever bodes well, especially if there's like hauntings, like activities where ghosts are popping up or something. That's no, don't go in there.
night, Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her, but little did she know this was a bad idea. The following is her video. Watch.
Of course it's a bad idea.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door, behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm going to go inside.
Don't open it, don't open it. There's all these writings on the door, and she's just like, F it, I'm going for it. I wouldn't do that.
Feels good.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
I totally missed it. Is there a face?
It now makes sense as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch, or at least it seems like that, because apparently viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. She wasn't exactly sure what she'd seen, but whatever it was, it prompted a sudden urge within her to leave the space immediately. It was only after watching the video that she saw what it was. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery.
Okay, so if that was me and I was stupid enough to actually get that door open and go in, and I saw that and I freaked out and blah blah blah, the same reaction, like I totally would have, I would go back, because I'd be like, okay, what in the heck did I see? I would have brought a flashlight. I would have brought, I don't know, holy water with me or something. But I definitely would have gone back, because I would have been curious, because it's like, okay, what freaked me out? Why did I get freaked out? What did I actually see? And am I going to see it again? But bring a flashlight. Why did you have a flashlight in the first place? I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's get to it.
On July 28th of 2024, a certain video was shared among many residents of a town where something quite peculiar had taken place. It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital.
Oh gosh.
It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured. Watch.
Arguing? Somebody yelling? Ooh, the door closed. What the freak? Wait, that looked like it came from like it flew in from over at the end of the driveway or whatever that pathway is where cars are parked and slammed into the door. What the heck? That almost didn't look real. Okay, let's watch it again. That guy's dead. What? That guy has to be dead. At the velocity he came in hitting that door.
It was immediately after being knocked out by something that two people, presumably friends or relatives.
It looked like he flew in and then slammed into the...
Come over to assist the man. Accompanying them is a dog that for some reason heads over to the spot where the object had seemingly flown from. It isn't clear why the dog had gone there first, but viewers think that maybe it was seeing something no one else could. Although quite strange, it's what occurred before that's most baffling.
Yeah,
what looks like a flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house. Now it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches afterwards. But strangely, he doesn't recall what happened. This whole incident is...
Oh, because it totally looked like something was flying, and then it just like manifested right at like it hit the door, and then it manifested into the guy, and the guy fell back. But so it was something flew into the door, hitting the guy who was standing, I guess, just inside the doorway. But then he flew out like he was pushed, or somebody like pulled him out. You know what I mean? Like the thing came whoosh and then like pulled him out. That's weird. That is weird. Okay. Good stuff, bub.
is a blur to him as the impact was intense. Not much else is known about this occurrence, except that it took place in Colombia. But like most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Okay.
Just what exactly was caught on camera?
Then he wouldn't be dead, but that definitely jacked him up. Number 8.
It's nighttime in the following footage when a baby monitor inside a child's crib captures something that its parents have been worried about. It was all caught on the night of October 23rd of 2023. Suffice to say, their concerns have intensified after seeing what was captured. Even worse is that after this incident, their oldest child, who's only a year older, did this. Now, before showing the clip, it's worth noting that they were being babysat by a relative who recorded the whole incident. Take a look.
Shay.
Baby looks like it's looking at something. Oh. Oh gosh.
Cheyenne.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Now, what's concerning about this is that the parents have seen this behavior before in the house they used to live in. The house in question is where this footage took place, and it's what happens in it that made them move out. Living in their old home, their children used to stare at things that didn't appear to be there.
Oh, gosh.
Sometimes they would start crying after staring at nothing. Something was upsetting them, but the parents weren't sure what exactly that was until they saw this. After watching countless recordings from the baby monitor inside their youngest child's crib, one video caught their attention. The following is that video. Watch.
Oh gosh. Could be some creepy shadow person. It's gotta be a creepy shadow person. Oh gosh, yes, there it is. Oh. Could you imagine? That would be like a parent's worst nightmare. I don't really see anything.
It's for this reason, among others, that the family has moved out of this house. They believe that what was captured had been the spirit or entity that's been upsetting their children. Replaying the footage, one can tell that this black, shadowy mass is anything but a person. The way it glides past the crib and the fact that it flies towards the ceiling suggests that this was something else. Whatever this might have been, the parents hope that it hasn't made its way into their new home. If so, then they don't know what else to do. For now, the family continues to share videos of paranormal happenings from their past home in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening and see if anything must be done to keep them safe.
Good on them. They were good parents, looking out for the kids. Number 7.
In the following video, a teenage boy and his family are taking a tour of a new house they had just moved into.
That's always exciting. If you've ever had a chance to move into a new house, it's always fun to just start exploring. Even if it's like an apartment or whatever, you know, just start walking around, looking around. It's all new. It's cool. It's fun, especially as kids.
The family in this footage hasn't had the chance to check out their new home until now.
Or check to see how to focus their camera.
So naturally, out of excitement, they bring a camera to record this moment. But unbeknownst to them, this special occasion would suddenly turn creepy. It would be at this house they recently called home where something very strange happens. The following is their footage. Take a look.
Okay. Let me just take this off. Oh, no, I can't take this off. I can't take it off.
Wow, this is very chaotic. Come on, dude.
This is snug.
Oh, he's got the camera.
Where is it?
Okay, you really need to like focus your camera and kind of get it ready to go before you start recording.
We could throw a movie in this house, man.
I know, we can. That's the attic?
Good at acting now. You wanna go in there? Let's scream, let's
That's the attic?
But you wanna go in there?
I want to see what's...
Out of
Nope, I do not want to go in it.
nowhere, the sound of a screaming child is heard from somewhere inside the house. Realizing that no one else was home except an older relative, they bolt out as fast as possible, knowing that what just happened was not normal. Either a child from outside the house had screamed, or, as viewers believe, something else was captured. Listening closely, the scream seems to have come from inside the house, but strangely, there hadn't been another child inside. If no other kid was present, then who was heard on camera? With no further updates or videos from this family, it remains unknown as to who or even what had spooked them.
Came from the attic. Number 6.
On the rocky cliffs of an ocean side, a very peculiar video was taken. The video itself starts off by showing a scenic view of the ocean, but apparently, it wouldn't just be the ocean that astounds the person recording, but rather something else. They hadn't noticed what was captured until much later, and they were left even more spooked after learning that this place has had many people pass away, specifically from jumping off.
Oh gosh.
Nicole, the person who took this, explains what she captured.
Okay, why would you jump off of that particular cliff in that spot? There's no way any sane person would do that. Look at all those rocks. There's no way you'd be able to clear that. There's got to be a place that looks a lot safer, which obviously still isn't safe if people have died. Ay, ay, ay.
Take a look.
Rewatching this video I took of the ocean, and I just now realized I captured a voice. Clearly, it's not my voice.
Oh gosh.
A voice clear as day is heard on camera. No one else had been around,
That
which
was
rules out the
pretty
possibility of this
clear.
being said by someone close. Even weirder is that the voice sounds staticky, giving it a robotic quality.
That does sound kind of digital. I don't know. And look at it, mate. So that's probably from England or Australia or something, somewhere out there in that neck of the world. I don't know. It's pretty clear. It makes me skeptical when it is that clear, because normally all the stuff you ever hear, it's just like barely audible. You know what I mean? And then when it's super, super clear, then you're like, oh, come on, that's fake. But I don't know. I mean, this one's kind of crazy enough. Maybe it happened. I don't know.
From Australian to that of a pirate's voice, viewers believe that this may have been
a pirate's voice? I don't know about that. It could be a pirate's voice.
the spirit of someone who unfortunately passed away on this spot. Just like Nicole, they too might have been enjoying the view. But whether ghost or not, the voice alone is quite strange and continues to baffle Nicole to this day.
Number 5.
Now the following video comes from Isabel Riley, who no doubt believes that she may have evidence of something that can't be explained. The video she's made shows this evidence, which was captured by her boss, who later shared it with her. According to her boss, he was at a restaurant in New Orleans known as Antoine's. Now at this restaurant, there's a huge wine cellar with hundreds.
Antoine's. I think I may have been there before. I lived in Louisiana in Baton Rouge for a while, and we'd go down to New Orleans every once in a while. Not a lot, but every once in a while. That sounds familiar. But all those buildings down there, they all kind of look the same. You know what I mean?
It's, if not thousands of wine bottles worth millions. So, out of curiosity, he checks it out. But if only he knew what was down there, he wouldn't have gone.
Besides
While being in the
wine?
cellar, he snaps a couple of photos, some of which show the owner of the restaurant who is giving him a tour.
Oh.
In one photo, we see the restaurant owner on his laptop, who apparently was placing bids for more wines during an online auction.
Oh, nice.
The boss takes a few more photos and then leaves the restaurant before calling it a day.
Since
The next morning,
1840. Wow, that's been around for quite a while. Good for Antoine. Yeah, that's cool.
he's on his phone looking at his camera roll when he notices something odd in one of the pictures that he took. Isabel presents those images. Take a look.
So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever.
Something by the ceiling?
And here is the next picture
Something
that he took.
floating? Oh gosh, nope. That's definitely
So we all see
no.
that.
Oh my gosh, I would never go down in that cellar again. Oh, that looks horrifying. That looks like a lady from like the 1800s for sure. Somebody that would be like walking around Louisiana, like New Orleans in the 1800s. And she looks very gray. And she looks very dead. Oh, she's so close to him. Oh my gosh.
That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills. This is insane.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen anything like this, and I need to not be alone in seeing this because holy.
Unlike anything Isabel has ever seen, a seemingly
Yes,
full-bodied apparition
holy.
appears clear as day in the pic. A cursed image is what some believe this might be. Others, however, have no idea what was captured. If only two people had been in the cellar, then who was the third person?
I mean, she looks like she's just like staring right at him, like looking actually more at the laptop. It looks like what is that dude doing? Like, come on, get out of my cellar. Holy cow. That looks so real. I mean, that almost looks like there's somebody actually standing there and they've just, you know, set up this whole photo. But That is so creepy. No, I would never go down there again. Not alone.
And why do they appear to be dressed in clothes that seem to have come from the 1800s? They, or it, were nowhere in sight when the photo was taken. It's for this reason that Isabel's boss is certain that something ghostly was caught. Whether a ghost or something else, viewers can't help but feel immensely uneasy when looking at this pic. They don't know why, but something about it disturbs them. While Isabel has yet to figure out what was captured, viewers are certain that this was paranormal. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah.
On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, two friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
All I see is her winking.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right
I'm a crochet crafting
now.
woman.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's straight up a shadow figure.
What was meant to be a fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second before exiting from view. Whether a person or something else, no one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's mother. It was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it isn't certain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something otherworldly was present during that night. This one continues to remain a mystery.
Number 3.
Now, this next video was recorded by a security guard who was on duty during the night of October 30th of 2012. The quality of the video may not be the greatest, but it's what happens in it that definitely makes up for it. The guard who took this was disturbed, to say the least. Although where they work is well known for strange happenings, the parking structure of a Costa Rican mall is the last place they would think of as being haunted. But this isn't surprising, as many visitors of this mall have caught footage of something strange in the parking lot. It's really the reason why most people don't like parking here at night. Even to this day, security guards are hesitant to patrol the parking lot at night, as stories and videos like this have left them pretty spooked. The year is 2012, and on this night, a security guard sees that one of the cameras inside the parking lot is sensing motion. The space is entirely empty, so there shouldn't be any movement going on. Not sure what's happening, the guard calls someone to check the space, but as they check, this happens.
Oh boy. It's the sacrificial lamb. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, look behind you. And then it just disappears. Holy crap. I wonder if that guy like felt just like something was like off, or like something was watching him, or like something was maybe behind him. You know what I mean? Because I've definitely had feelings like that. And like I worked at this one factory for a little while when I was much younger. And yeah, sometimes at night, as I work like the late shift, I always tend to work the late shift for some reason. But yeah, like every once in a while, it just felt like there was like somebody watching me from like, I don't know, just like from beyond, you know, like the other side of the building or whatever. It was a large warehouse, but a lot of shelves and stuff. Anyways, yeah, I always got creepy feelings when I worked there by myself. Or if I was in just that part of the building and it was just me working. But yeah, I bet you the guy freaked out when he saw the footage after he came back up.
Correcto, aquí salió algo raro. Mae,
Y véngate mejor.
As seen on video, the parking structure is devoid of any visitors during this time. If no one had been there, then what exactly had set off the sensor on the camera? It only appears to be going off at this exact spot, and it was already going off before the guard had arrived. Well, after a few seconds, it becomes apparent as to what was being picked up by the camera. A dark, shadow-like figure that appears out of nowhere. In a stealthy manner, the shadow inches closer and closer to the unsuspecting guard before suddenly vanishing in an instant. Although taken in 2012, visitors continue to report strange occurrences within this parking lot, and no doubt believe that the San Pedro Mall in Costa Rica is haunted through and through.
Wow, through and through. Number 2.
Now this next video comes from a woman named Kels, who in 2020 caught footage of something she can't explain to this day. The majority of her videos consist of her in front of a camera while doing tarot card readings. She's been doing this for quite some time now, but among all her videos, one in particular stands out from the rest. It was while doing a tarot card reading that Kels captured this.
This could be a shadow figure.
I keep hearing stop. The music just stopped. Weird. Anyway, I keep hearing stop.
Yeah, because the spirits are like, stop effing around. Stop what you're doing.
The fan just turned on. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. In order for you to go where you need to go, you need to stop where you are now and let spirit take over. With the 4 of Wands card, I'm definitely seeing there's a union. There's somebody waiting for you on the other side in love. But you also have opportunities coming in. Your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey about to take a whole new level, a whole new turn because you've been patient for so long. If you look at the, let's see if I can get close. If you look at the Eight of Pentacles,
To Kels, this occurrence doesn't faze her, considering that this has happened many times before. It was just then that she was able to get it on camera. Despite the music stopping on cue and the fan suddenly turning on only seconds later, Kels does not think this was merely a coincidence, but rather someone or something trying to communicate with her. Everything that went on during this moment, according to her, was a sign. But of course, like all videos, you be the judge. Was something supernatural at work here? Or might there be something to explain this? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Number 1.
In this last video, a woman named Rosanna is lying in bed when the most disturbing thing is caught on camera. Now, although she was terrified to the point of being paralyzed by fear, she tries her best to film this incident, and for good reason. Getting this on camera would be the best evidence she's had so far in trying to prove that something isn't right with her apartment. Her place is not what it seems, and it's for this reason that her children can't live with her. Things at home have gotten so bad that she fears for their safety, including her cats. In one video, Rosanna's cat does this.
Hear that? What a voice.
Hey! Hey!
Rosanna's choice to keep her family away from this place is mainly due to this and many other occurrences. But as of recent, something's happened that's fully convinced her to keep not just the family away, but also herself. It's late at night when this is captured.
Ooh. That's a little disturbing. That is not supposed to be swinging by itself. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How are you still just in that room? I don't understand. Just squeaking? Now, that is kind of weird that she keeps panning over to the bookshelf and things are happening. Like, as soon as she gets to that bookshelf this last time, books drop. Which, not saying she's doing it, but that's kind of suspect. I would think. That's weird, because she's perfectly centered up on right where the activity is about to happen. Could happen, I don't know. Suspect, though. Suspect. But the bag's not swinging anymore. What is that? What is that? It sounds like, looks like an arc reactor or something is like going off.
Rosanna states that during this moment, she had seen a shadowy figure appear right behind the door. Soon after, she began to black out as though she was intoxicated.
Wow. That's not good.
The entirety of this incident is without a doubt pretty freaky. But while it still remains inconclusive on what occurred that night, Rosanna is certain that she won't be staying here for long. Until she has the funds to find another place, Rosanna will continue to own this strange apartment and presumably capture more evidence of these happenings. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
All right. That ghost in the cellar was definitely the most creepy, I think, out of all of them. So good job, Bizarre Bub. As always. All right. Well, if you like this video, again, please subscribe, like, share, do all that jazz. It makes a difference. All right. I love you guys. Thank you very much for stopping by. And until the next video, have a great day. Stay safe and know that you are appreciated. All right. I'm out.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.